The fire began just before dusk at Springvale, drawing crowds as flames leaped high into the air.
Around 80 firefighters fought the blaze into the night, bringing it under control just before midnight. Let's go straight to Steph Ferrier at the scene. Steph, good morning to you. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Lisa. Well, as you can see behind me, what once was a majestic temple has now been reduced to a gutted shell after that massive blaze last night here in Springvale. And I'm joined now by the Assistant Chief Fire Officer, Paul Foster. Paul, thank you for your time here. What's going on here this morning?
Well, at the moment, the fire's now been declared well and truly under control. We're going through a phase of mopping up. We're using thermal imaging technology to identify hot spots, and as we find them, we're extinguishing those.
So we've seen some of the water going out onto those flames that are still flickering, but at the height of the blaze, this was really intense, wasn't it?
Oh, this was an extensive fire, very rapidly developing and quite spectacular and it was seen for many kilometres around.
And do we have a cause yet?
No, it's far too early to determine the cause. Specialist fire investigators have just arrived on scene and they'll be undertaking some investigations throughout the day.
Will they actually be able to get in there at the moment or not?
Look, the building's still very structurally unsound, so at the moment we're not letting any firefighters or anyone else inside the building, but as the time goes on that could possibly change.
And at the height of the blaze as well, there were a lot of concerns for nearby residents too.
Yes, there were. There's a block of townhouses directly north of this facility, and over 30, I think nearly 30 people were evacuated for the entire evening and given alternative accommodation due to the danger of the fire being so close to their own homes.
Huge flames and huge crowds here as well last night, because obviously this is a really massive loss for Melbourne's Buddhist community.
Oh, without a doubt. It's a very culturally sensitive operation we've conducted here. Also, not only is it a place of worship, it's a place of gathering for the local Buddhist community, and at all times we were engaging with members from that community to inform them what we were doing and taking into account their concerns.
Paul Foster, thank you so much for your time. So, as you can see, a very sad sight down here at Springvale. It's understood that some of the worshippers' ashes or family members' ashes were also inside this temple at the time. So there is a lot of grief out there in the community as a result of this blaze.